Gemini, welcome to your October love reading. How are you, love bugs? How was September for you guys? I can't believe how quickly this year has gone. It's freaking me out to think that October is literally around the corner. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find something within this reading that really does resonate and offer some clarity in some way, and you decide to stay for the journey. To my amazing returning viewers and subscribers, thank you for the love and support. You know how I feel about you guys. Everything you guys need to know about me and this reading, it's all in the description box below. So feel free to check that out. And if you wanted to reach out for a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. Instructions and contact details in the description box. Gemini, I've already shuffled, cleansed, and meditated on your energy. And I am connecting with a group of you that have recently found out a truth or are about to find out a truth, and you already know deep down inside that you know there is some underhanded business going on here with this person that you're connecting with. I feel that you're being lied to, Gemini, and you know it, whether it's come to the surface or whether it hasn't. And you're strategically planning your next step. I feel that you have completely disconnected emotionally, and you are going to put your wit and your that amazing Gemini ability to detach and process things and execute to 100%. You're ready to face this is what I'm getting, even though you are so unbelievably disappointed, even though if you have you have an idea, you've heard stuff, but you don't have 100% proof, you still feel that you're sitting on hot coals because you're not taking action, because you're being very analytical about how you're going to approach this, Gemini. So a little bit of tough energy for you, I feel, that you're going into for the month of October. But I feel strength. I don't feel vulnerability. I feel that you have known for some time. Confirmation is slowly starting to filter through. You're waiting for the last pieces of the puzzle, and then you're going to literally bow out in a glorious way. That's what it feels like. Okay, so what's going on? Who are you connecting with? What is this about? How can we help Gemini? What is the message for Gemini for October with love? What is this about? How can we help? What's going on? Who is this person? What do they want? Home. You did it. You have remembered who you truly are. Boom. Boom, Gemini. This is what I'm talking about. Regardless of what's going on, regardless of how difficult it is, regardless of how you feel you have been treated with unfairly, you know what? You're sticking true to yourself and you're following your inner peace. You're going back to a space where you feel at home, where you feel safe, because whatever is going on here is doing exactly the opposite to that. Gemini, I feel that you are remembering who you truly are. You're remembering what you're about. You're drawing on all your strength. You're drawing on your courage. Pardon me. You're drawing on determination. You're thinking clearly. And you are digging deep to remember who you truly were before all this unfolded, let's say. And also, I forgot to light your candle, and that's not cool. So let's light your candle. Okay. Let's get some real Gemini vibes happening in here. And of course, I don't have my lighter with me, do I? No, I don't. Let's improvise. Maybe not today. Oh my gosh, I dropped it in the wax. Sorry, guys. What an Andrea. I swear. I'm going to get it everywhere. I'm going to start a fire. Anyway, let's jump into it. So yeah, you're ready to do whatever needs to be done to stand true to yourself, your purpose, who you are, who you were, and you're feeling very positive about yourself. A lot of dignity and integrity is happening here. You're holding your head up high, Gemini. I absolutely love this. So let's break this baby down, shall we? I cannot believe I just dropped the whole thing in the wax. And now I have half a candle burning. No, you know what? I'm going to leave it. Sorry. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Let's break this baby down. What's going on? So, tell me, what are your feelings? How are you feeling towards this person? There's stuff everywhere. Why am I feeling really uncoordinated? Really off? Everything's like the candles, the flames, cards are going everywhere. Maybe emotionally you feel like everything's all over the place, yet inside of you, and there's a storm inside of you, but on the exterior, it's like no one can, you're doing really, really well at keeping it together, you know? That's the kind of thing I'm feeling. But if only people knew. Nothing for Gemini? Okay, thank you. All right. So what I'm getting here is, you know, there were some really happy times with this person, and you definitely felt a lot of emotional fulfillment when it came to them. I'm feeling, Gemini, that it's been a really long stretch. This whole journey has been a really long stretch for you. Even though you have uncovered some kind of a truth and it's bringing everything to the surface, it's also connecting all the dots for you. It's making sense. The truth that you're finding out is not something you particularly feel great about. There is something that's been hidden from you when it comes to this person. And you even though I see you walking away, because literally this is what it feels like to me. It looks like in this particular reading, the energy I'm getting is you're walking away and you're doing it so gracefully. I mean, look how graceful this woman looks. You know, very light-hearted, just very gracefully. I'm releasing everything and I'm going home. I'm going back to what emotionally fulfills me. Why do I feel that there may be potentially for some of you, again, I'm connecting with so many, but for some of you, maybe you have had a separation with someone and you've both gone on your way and you were dating someone else in the interim, and they were exactly what was needed for you to recognize how much the other person meant to you, in this case your ex, let's say. And there's an opportunity for you to go back to that, to revisit that. It was a kind of confirmation of what brought you two together. You remembered. So that's one possible aspect. The other possible aspect is, regardless of what the situation is from your past or where you're going in the future, you're definitely leaving behind something that is definitely not serving you. Definitely not serving you. Lies is what I'm hearing, lies. This person you're connecting with, you know, they are very well aware that this is the end. They understand that. They know they can't come back from this. and they understand that, you know what, they just gave you the key that you needed to open that door to take you back to where you belong. They either sabotage this, or they basically know that the truth that's uncovered was the final, straw, the one that broke the camel's back, so to speak. And you're like, you know what? I've learned. Oh, have I ever? Oh, has this taught me a lesson? And do I now know what my emotional fulfillment looks like? Yep, I sure do. And it does not look like what I was just living through right now. In fact, you have surrendered completely to taking no further action against this person for the time being. You are keeping your feelings under the lid. There is nothing that's coming out. The depth of the turmoil of what you're feeling, though, Gemini, runs very deep. It doesn't mean that you're not affected. It just means that you matter more. You're not letting your feelings dictate to you what your next course of action is going to be. So you're surrendering and you're just listening to that inner voice, that inner passion, your inner self, your morals, your values. You're listening to all of those things and you're letting them guide you on the right path. You're not surrendering to the pain or the grief or you're in action right now. You're leaping into action so that you can get through this without it taking you under. And you know what I just saw? You know how they say, when you're in a current, when you're stuck in a current, you do nothing. You don't swim against it. You do nothing, and it just washes you out to where you need to go. It doesn't pull you under. It doesn't exhaust you. This is the same type of feeling that I'm getting. You're like, I'm not going to let this, I'm surrendering to inaction, and I'm just going to float through the current. She's walking on water. You're rising above the water. That's what I'm feeling. You're rising above the emotion so that you can do what you need to do, and then you can deal with the emotional aspect of this. So this person that you're connecting with, they were aware. They wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too. I don't know if you guys know that saying. Yeah, they wanted to eat it too. They basically, wanted to live the single life, let's say, and at the same time, there's this element, of selfishness that's surrounding this person, where they would only invest so much. They would never, I guess, they saw a relationship as something different to what you did. They wanted to live the single life, but have the comfort of a relationship. And you know what? To some people, that is how they want a relationship. But I feel that they weren't upfront about it, and that's what matters. So it didn't allow you to, it caused you, to think of a future with someone that was very different to the reality of what they were looking for. If they had have been open about it, though, it would allow you to make the decision as to what's in your best interest. But now you've learnt. Now you have learnt the lesson. You know what the red flags are. And you're not ignoring them. You're absolutely not ignoring them. This person here is so unbelievably attracted to you. It's one of those things, like I said, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. I wanted to live the single life, and I really want my Gemini, because Gemini is mighty fine. Not only does he or she look good, not only does he or she know how to take care of themselves, completely independent, very, very magnetic. These are the types of energies that I'm feeling. Very magnetic, very high vibing, a really good catch. Not only is he or she those things, but Gemini encompasses the type of person that I want to be with. However, I don't want to commit in a way that Gemini wants me to commit. So how do I go about doing this and keeping Gemini interested while I continue to live the kind of life that I want? Well, you know what? Whatever has come to the surface has definitely expose their true intentions, whether there be other people involved, whether it be a lie, whatever that case may be. To them, though, you're still a very beautiful, beautiful energy. You're a very healing energy. They feel that, you know what? Dreams come true when it comes to you, Gemini. It's just that there is a very big gap between the differences of what you both want as being the end goal, the way you view that. This person wants you back, Gemini. They don't want to give up on you this easily. They're going to try and compromise. I feel that they know that you're blocking them. They know that you don't want to talk to them. They know that you're defensive right now. They know that if they were to approach you, you would probably be very cutting. There is this form of aggression that you really need to stand true to what your beliefs are, and you don't want to, let them pull the wool over your eyes. That's the type of energy I'm getting, and you don't trust them, and they know that. But what they really want deep down inside is they really want to pursue you. They really feel passionate towards you. They're very attracted to you. They want to measure up. They're wanting to come in a very charming way, in a way that they know, I guess, tugs at your heartstrings, or on a desire, on a level of desire, to hopefully help you just melt that the ice that you have created around your heart when it comes to this particular person. This is what they see. They see you as being very cold, Gemini. Not that you're cold, it's just that, gee, what the F did you do, dude or woman or whatever, that has caused Gemini to ice over like that? There's good reason for this. That's what I'm feeling, and they know this. They know that they've got to fight for this. This is what it comes down to. There are going to be disagreements. There's going to be a war that's going on between the two of you. It's not going to be initially about coming together. It's about who's going to win this war. And it's because they need to prove why on earth you would reconsider going back into welcoming them back into your life. Look, you may not be permanently separated. You may be temporarily kind of separated, or you may still be together, but things are not the greatest in the home space, let's say, or in the relationship. Or if you're in a situationship, then this is something that, is definitely a deal breaker. And they know they've got to fight for this, and they know that you're going to be on the defense, and they know that you're going to be suspicious. And how do they get through that? How do they give birth to a new beginning with you, or a different beginning with you, after all that's happened? So what about you? It's not easy. It's definitely not easy for you to stay focused. You're like you know what? This is not how I want to live my life. Whoever this person is over here that you're connecting with. And by the way, guys, if you need to flip the energies because they sound more like you and you sound more like them, then please do so. But you're like, you know what? This is not how I operate, and this is not who I want to associate with. This is not how I want to live my life. I'm going to take one of my greatest assets, which is my honesty, which is my integrity, and I'm going to let that lead me into the future, knowing that I don't have anything to feel guilty about. There is nothing that I leave behind me that I feel I did not do to the best of my ability. I know I can move forward with truth. I know that. I've been nothing but honest. You know, I was fair. There is this element of, I'm going to take these great qualities of mine that I recognize because I know what my self-worth is, and I have remembered myself, and I am going to go home, back to the place that feels right for me. And home, again, could be your inner home, or it could physically be moving out and going to another home. It just depends on your situation. But, you know, it takes a lot more effort, it takes a lot more sacrifice, and it takes a lot more discipline to be a really honest human. To not bow down to, I guess, momentary pleasure or momentary satisfaction because you don't want to hurt someone, or because you don't want to lose them, or because you don't want to be seen as the bad guy, or you don't want to be alone. It takes a lot more of that courage and strength to make those decisions that come from a true, from the space of truth and doing the right thing. And that's what you have backing you up, Gemini. So you're on the right path. And Spirit is saying, you know what? Don't you worry. You keep moving. You keep working on those things. You keep drawing on that strength and that courage, and go to where your heart is telling you to go. I'm going to pull out one more card for you. Be prepared that, you know, they may come in and offer you an apology of some sort. They may come in and offer you something just small. They know they can't come in with the big guns at the moment because, let's be honest, they've got no leg to stand on. It's one of those things where, are you serious? So they're going to have to come in with something that is going to match the current situation. And they're aware of that. And they're going to be testing the waters, and they're going to be trying a few different things to get back into your good graces to start off with. But this person is in no means ready to release you. They still want to, they're coming to the realization that in order to be with someone as super awesome as Gemini, they're going to have to sacrifice, or they're going to have to come in and compromise, not sacrifice, compromise. They're the ones that need to compromise, not you anymore, because of how they've gone about dealing with this. All right, Gemini, I hope you found that helpful. If this message does resonate and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading so we can dig a little bit deeper into this person's intentions rather than their actions, and you'd like to dig a little bit deeper on maintaining and sustaining your own personal power through all of this, feel free to reach out. I'd love to do a reading for you. Information's in the description box below. If not, I'll see you for your next lot of readings, guys. Bye.